with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's midday with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station, and people, I got a feeling it's going to be a good day. I saw the weather report, and it looks like it's going to be an absolute perfect, gorgeous day. My commute was nice. The weather was nice. I slept good. Steve Rummage in the building. Brian Hall in the booth.
It's a great day. It is a tremendous day today because we're one day closer to Saturday. Get a little football going on. We get a little football tonight. So it's some things in the works, man.
Who plays tonight?
I don't know.
My Vikings.
Vikings play tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ever
Do that again?
play Purple Rain.
Again, yeah. Get
Again.
you kicked off YouTube. Sorry.
Dude, they're on me.
That's what you get for losing to them, you know?
They're on me. Dude, is another microphone on or
Yeah,
something?
something's weird.
Yeah, right.
Something's weird. I don't know what it is. I know. I agree with that. I was wondering because I was like, when I started talking, I was like, that is
Got a little echo going.
yeah. It's like that's odd.
Do y'all still have it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's okay though. I'm
Yeah,
all right.
it's not
I'm
terrible.
not sure what
It's
it is. I'll
better.
have to
It's
take
getting
a look
better.
at it here at the break.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's probably how it's supposed to sound, and we've just been roughing it for the past
I know. Like,
2 years.
roughing it.
Boy, being people, I think we're going to have a really good day. There's a conversation that I don't want to say I set it up. Here's the thing, people. To jump right into some conversation, it was a thought that I had this morning, and I'm going to need people's opinions early. 8150 93.9 is the number. 3831 93.9 is the text line. YouTube channel is up and running. But before I get into that subject matter, I know I made a soft opening announcement. Now the hard opening announcement. Everything has been signed, sealed, delivered. Galt House pre-games, it's closed.
Thank goodness, man.
Shout out
Thank
to
goodness.
Galt House. People, right now, you could just go and just hashtag Galt House if you want to. I mean, just being happy about that. Like, woo.
Yeah.
I mean, I had those moments where I was like, I hope they still love me.
Fair enough.
And then we had the moments where they were like, Will you do us the honor of returning your pregame show to the Galt House?
Yes.
And I'm like, yes.
Yes,
I mean,
we will.
you want me?
Yeah.
And I love to be wanted, and the people love to be over at the Galt House. But yes, everything is closed. Thank you, Galt House. Thank you, Jill Blessinger, everybody, all behind the scenes. Now I got my schedules right.
I know.
Maybe on Sundays, there are going to be like 3 Sunday games that we're going to be in one of the other restaurants. What's Bourbon?
Well, I've heard that they've done a lot of renovation over there. Well, last time I went, because now any event I go to, that's where I park,
right?
Because it's perfect.
Right.
To walk
No,
over.
it's awesome.
So we went over there, and this was about 4 or 5 months ago, though. They were in the construction phase. And I was asking the lady when I was walking through, one of our ladies at Al J's, I was like, oh, what are they doing there? And they were telling me. So I'm really excited to get over there and see all the new stuff that they've done over there.
They renamed Review, what was formerly known as Review, has a different name. I think we're doing a show from there.
That's amazing.
It's going to be awesome. So I'm sure we're going to have to try the brunch.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be fair.
Just to advertise,
Yeah. I can't wait to get back to Al J's and get my salad and my burger.
I cannot wait to get back over there. But people, again, make your plans to pregame anytime, any game. Park over there. Come through Al J's. Really good time. Always have a really good time over there. And that's like the perfect environment to get to personal with everybody. Where you get to know me. In a more relaxed environment.
Fair enough.
Okay, so here's what happened, Steve. It's Thursday. I think we all can agree that this upcoming game on Saturday. Now, I don't mean this as harsh as it's going to sound, and I hope nobody from the football complex is listening at this very, very moment. But it's one of those, in a quiet room, in a DM conversation between myself and Steve, when I say something like, to keep the momentum of football, you got to win this game. Now, I don't mean me, right? But the momentum you get if you're at 5-3 in a football season when a basketball season is a top 5 situation, you and I both agree this football season has been a lifesaver for the basketball.
Yeah.
You know, fan-wise, you know, it's hitting panic. Like it would have been much more difficult to talk to people about recruiting in basketball had the football not been so good.
Yeah.
The product of the football had not been so good.
Sure.
So, you've done us a solid.
Yeah.
If you get this game on Saturday, it will be unreal. But here's the thing, Steve. I think there's one thing that can happen on Saturday that will, but besides winning,
Yeah.
something will open up our love for football, and it's time for it to happen.
Okay.
It's funny, I think we lost Lawrence because he got excited listening to what we're gonna say.
Fair enough.
Okay, Steve, a lot of thought went into this, so don't overreact, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about being on teams. I thought about teams growing over years, right? I thought about, you know, the way people respond, the way fans respond, the way coaches, just all the interaction, growth, consistency, what we like to see, what we like to digest, how you have to organize and compose a team. I am now convinced, 100% convinced, from this point forward, you have to start Evan Conley. It's time to start Evan Conley. Now, before you move forward on this one, because like I said, I know the feelings are going to be random and kind of different, but here's the thing. The dinged up Malik Cunningham always has you anxious. Is this good? Is this the play? The teammates, is this the play? The way they stand over him, you know, they pick him up gentler than they do Evan Conley. This is me going back over games, right? Like Evan Conley, that run where the coach was yelling about the helmet-to-helmet against, was it Boston College or I forget which game, but the helmet-to-helmet hardcore hit up the sideline. He just had a compactness about him, right? You know, he protects himself, delivers the blow simultaneously, kind of a straight.
Wake Forest.
Okay, yeah,
Yep,
Wake Forest, kind of a straight line runner guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know their numbers. I made a joke about. I made a joke to Drew the other day about how he said he just feels like, you know, Evan Conley's a better passer, right? But their numbers are the same. But, you know, outside of the joke, like why does the traditional pocket guy look like he has? But in hindsight, I think he makes his decisions quicker. You know, like his arm talent might not be the same, just raw arm talent, but I think he's trusting the system a little better than Malik. The idea that Malik is a junior, I'm to the point where you've had enough time to develop, even though this is the first year in the system. I think your out routes, your 3-step drops, I think your long pass, you've been playing with Jalen Smiths. You've been playing, you know, with some bona fide dudes. Your post route, you know, should be cleaner as a junior. You know, if I can't separate you from the third string freshman, you know what I'm saying, by now, I think it's time to start developing the freshmen more. You know, I think being past the Clemson game, you know, you were right. Like, you knew it wasn't going to feel right with Conley out there with Clemson. Just his eyes or his feel was not up to speed. You know, just the intensity level, right? And Malik he's had a whole year of that before, right? Mm-hmm. Just know, I coaches always say this. They say, I want the consistent guy, and I just think daily consistency out of Evan Conley mixed with age, you know what I'm saying, mixed with the similarities in their stats, I think and we've never given him the chance from the beginning to be in a rhythm from the beginning. When the other team's still off balance, your best play call package is in the first drive. We've never given Evan Conley the chance to get those opening, catch him off guard, first level, what is the coach's script, the first 10 plays. We haven't given him that opportunity. All his situations have been under quick warm up, the rest, high intensity, like I think it's time to give him that shot moving forward, because he's not difficult to pull into possessions. Mm-hmm. You got to do it this time.
I can get behind this conversation a little bit. Where a lot of the things you said, one of the reasons I can get behind it is I do think one thing Evan does well is he gets rid of the ball, which gives the receivers a shot to make plays. He has made some throws where you see the potential to, like, oh man, he could put it on a dime. Mm-hmm. He does put the ball in Javian Hawkins' hands and Hassan Hall's hands a little more to give them a shot to make a play. And the way our offense is ran, the consistency in blocking is for a running back to make a hole.
He doesn't get you behind the chains.
Yeah, so all that I actually do really agree with. I'm going to be completely honest here, though, and this is such a pathetic answer, but my holdback is what we've been doing is working. Now, here's the problem. What you're saying could be much better when we do it. Could be. But I've also watched us win this. You get what I'm saying? It's one of those things where I'm like, this has been working.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Yeah.
The potential for this, though, could be better. But I almost don't want to. What if I start him against Virginia and he comes right out and throws a pick six and it's like, oh my gosh, he's a little over his head right now, And I mean, I guess you could pull him, but if you start him and pull him, can you keep doing what you're doing now, going back to him?
Yes, because freshmen are malleable.
Yeah,
freshmen get over it.
Sure,
because they don't have any choice. He would not take anything personal. He has nothing to lose. He's playing. You think he trusted Scott Satterfield? Really trusted him? Like, Coach, I know you like me. The fact that you want me to go to Louisville with you is awesome.
Well, he said he asked.
I know. But in the back of your mind, Steve.
Yeah.
When this guy sits here and says, "Oh yeah, dude," I mean, listen, Coach, I'm a big boy.
Sure.
I just need to know I'm gonna get some kind of chance, right?
Well, he did say that Evan asked him. He said, "Look, I just want to know I'm gonna have a chance."
I know, but in the back of your mind,
because Evan Conley, to be fair, if nothing had played out the way it did, would be backing up the App State guy right now.
Okay, you're right. I mean,
that's where his career, I don't want to say should be, but you know what I mean when I say that. That was where it was. If the universe hadn't changed, mm-hmm. That's where he would be right now. You'd be with Satterfield, Coach Satterfield, backing up the guy at App State.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I think he can handle accountability.
Yeah.
Damn. I went in there, pick six. I feel you.
I don't disagree. with it. I'm
But okay, what would be worse? Him throwing a pick six on the first possession or Malik going in there and each guy getting pulled?
Yeah.
If Malik goes in there, throws a pick six and gets pulled, I think he's a little more shaken up being a junior.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, what it always freaks me out when coaches say things like, You only have 6 of these at home.
Yeah.
And when you're a
I
junior
know.
and you're like this Chubba Purdy rumor, this
Sure.
Evan Conley rumor,
Sure.
and I get pulled after early, a bad start in the game, like.
But has Malik been starting bad? Like, why? That's my only thing.
No, I don't think so.
I know. So I'm like, why mess it up? If you say Evan can handle
because I
coming
don't,
in.
First of all, I don't think it messes up. Second of all, like I said, the dinged up thing is starting to take its toll on me.
Sure.
And I think
It's pretty much every game.
right. And it's like I'm being fair to Evan Conley now.
Yeah, but is it being fair to Mikal? We keep saying Malik, but is it being fair to Mikal if you do that? Because that first quarter, first quarter and first possession of the second quarter, it was 15 seconds in. He looked as good as he's ever looked against Wake Forest. I mean, he was looking great. Like, he's not been bad when he's playing.
Evan Conley has looked great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not an indictment one or the other.
Okay.
And Clemson was standing.
It kind of sticks out to me. The plays early in the game where Mikal pulls it and loses the 8 yards.
Sure.
Possession's over with Satterfield. Kind of,
it's tough.
Listen, he loses the 6 yards. We do the jump off sides, so we get 5 of them back. Consistently. Like, this is what happens. And then we're able to maybe get that third down, right? Yeah. Only if we get the defense to jump off sides or, on that possession. This is clockwork.
Yeah.
So the more I just say the team with a guy who, if they're playing so much the same, I'm getting more and more comfortable just saying, hey, I think it's time we give him a shot. I know what you're saying, Steve.
I just don't know about that.
And listen, me saying it out loud over and over again, I've walked back about 8%.
Right.
But I'm still at 92%.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm just like, this dude needs this guy deserves a first possession chance.
Did you think Malik or Mikal looked bad against Clemson?
Can't lose. You can't pull it and lose that 6 yards.
Yeah. He had the fumble.
You can't lose that 6 yards on the possession. He did a great job of throwing that ball high to Dez where the safety was jumping on it.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great job of keeping those under control. But again, that wasn't the right read.
Sure.
It had to be quick, though. It wasn't the right read.
Yeah.
Evan Conley hits the slant. Maybe you quick strike.
I'm not.
Just because I know we're at the just because it's good doesn't mean it has to be.
Yeah, but I also I'm radio etiquette, but I feel you.
I know who's ready.
Yeah, when I'm listening.
I know who's ready for this one. Lawrence, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
What's up, guys?
Chilling.
What's up, man?
By any chance, did y'all heard Global Force Labs last night?
I did not.
They talking about the wide receiver at Male, probably the best player in the state of Global right now. They said the only reason he going to Kentucky because he got the opportunity to play wide receiver here. He don't want to come to Louisville to play tight end.
Right.
I'm like, does he understand that a tight end is a hybrid wide receiver right now? Because the reason why Satterfield want to make him a tight end because his size. It's like, so you willing to go to Kentucky to ruin your career because somebody telling you playing tight end at Louisville is a bad option? The tight end in this offense is basically a wide receiver. Like, I don't get it.
Listen, I appreciate the call.
That's fair, and you have to remember though, offers are two-way street too. So more people have committed now. It's a little. I don't want to say.
Yeah.
Because I love the local kids and respect the local kids, but you also got to be accepted.
Yeah, you got some dudes out here now.
Yeah, now. So
it's some dudes.
And Louisville really don't need to add another.
And it's like asking somebody to play tight end would have been like, hey, Marcus, with your athletic ability, we want you to play the 3. Mm-hmm. I'm not coming there and playing the 3. I'm not I'm not jumping 47 inches off the ground and trying to rebound with 6'10" people.
Yeah.
Sorry, like, it's cool.
Believe it or not, actually playing tight end would probably be well, you know, you're around 6'4", 6'5". We kind of want to do the 4-guard thing, but we're going to need you to guard bigs in the post at the 4. Would kind of be even a better representation, you know, especially in the game
defensive
today.
side.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not guarding, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not guarding Nate Johnson every day in practice.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
But
thank you, Coach.
But to your point, man, I mean, look, it's something that could be looked at. I don't know that they'll do it right now.
Is that too big of a gamble?
I think it is Saturday. I mean, you're talking rain. We're talking Virginia. I mean, it's a game that if you win could really change. Well, I don't want to say change, but could take you to your trajectory to one more level up. Because if you have 5-3 with 4 winnable games left, you're then going, I mean, the sky's the limit at this point. You win them all 4, you probably go to the Orange Bowl. You win 3 of them, you probably go to the Camping World, you know, or you're going to get a real good bowl. You win 2, you're in the Music City Bowl in Nashville.
Would the supporters of Louisville football be more comfortable if he just named a starter? Would that change the crowd, the support?
No, only if they started playing bad. They're not playing bad. So
what I'm saying is if they name one, and he plays good, does that change how you feel?
I think people would be more next year if you don't have one. I think right now a lot of the fan base, you're going, well, T. Webb's coming in early. I mean, you know, then Chubba Purdy's coming in. Is going to be here in the summer. Evan Conley's still going to be here. Mikhail's still going to be here.
Puma, we don't know.
We don't know what his situation is going to be at this point.
Puma's going to be here. We shouldn't do that to him.
No.
We shouldn't even speculate on his situation.
Yeah, because, I mean, at this point, there's been nothing said.
Yeah, right.
Along those
Absolutely
lines.
nothing said.
Yeah, I think at that point, when you're like, hey, there's 5 options. Pick one. If you can't figure one out, then, you know.
People, the look on Steve's face is just like it sounded through the radio.
Right, yeah. It's like, you know, if you got 5, you should be able, and I believe his staff will. So, but they'll find a guy. This year, I don't think there's a lot of angst over that. I think people just want to win this year. You're like, hey, and that's why I think you know me. We talk off air. I hate the 2 quarterback system thing. I just despise it. I want one guy. I want my quarterback. I want it consistent. But it's just, I'm like, it's working.
Right. Are you using the 2 quarterback as an advantage or the 2 quarterback as a throw you off, or as a I'm still trying to figure out?
I think he's using it as necessity right now. Just we're winning games. Just like I think Coach Brown is patching some things on defense, covering up some holes that you don't even realize he's covering up. You know?
Yeah, I've thought that.
Yeah, I think he's doing a better job than any of us realize. You know, I think Ledford's doing a job with guys that you're going at the end of the day. You're like, they shouldn't be that line shouldn't be that good, man. Like that, what they're doing. And I think Coach Satterfield's doing the same thing. You know, right now it's a necessity. So let's go. But the whole answer for me is I don't totally disagree, and I wouldn't be angry if Evan just took it. But I'm just scared to change it.
Brian Hall, would you be more comfortable with a single quarterback?
I'm always kind of the proponent of a single quarterback. I think it's just a lot easier. You know, the guys get more comfortable with them. But I understand the situation we're in. And it's kind of – I'm okay with us switching quarterbacks back and forth right now. But I think long term, you want to have one a year. Yeah.
A game is already hard enough to watch. The 12 minutes with the 12 minutes, the band, the twirlers. You know, when I do my pre-game bathroom break, right?
Yep.
I mean, my nerve, like I don't even want to look at the football field. Like I'm so anxious, right?
Sure.
And then when a game starts, and especially when it starts off good, right? After the first, possession, when I see both teams, you force a field goal on this team or you score a touchdown on our team.
Yeah.
That's when I settle down into a game, right? And I feel like, 4 possessions later, when a new quarterback comes in, I go right back. Like my body goes right back to the pregame. I can't even look at the football field. Like somebody tell me how the first drive went. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you're starting the game all the way over. Because this is the first time he's touching the football today.
Sure. No, I agree. That's why I say I'm not a fan of the 2 quarterback. I don't like it, but it's working. You're 5-3. Or 4-3.
When you say working though, is it giving us an advantage over other opponents?
I mean, obviously, a little bit. I mean, you beat a top 20 team on the road.
But is it one of those things like?
Do you think Evan Conley would have ended up coming in that game if if Mikhail don't get hurt? Because I don't know that he would.
Wake Forest.
Yeah. I mean, you were rolling. I don't know that he would have came in. So
and it's hard to think about how history would have looked in the last drive. Like,
right.
I can't rewrite Evan Conley pulling away.
No, and maybe you're up big, maybe Malik plays terrible in the second half. I mean, so I just think right now there's not enough consistency out of either one to just say, okay, you're the guy. It's like, well, actually, I thought Puma was our guy this year.
I'm at 90%. Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maven, 8150. 93.9's the number on 939 The Ville.
Experience Rufino, one of the most iconic names in Italian wine. Add a touch of Italian hospitality to every occasion with wines for every palate. From sparkling Proseccos and Rosés to fresh fruit-forward whites and Tuscan estate reds. You'll find the perfect wine with ease. Celebrate with Rufino and discover the Italian art of good living. La Vita Rufino. Please enjoy our wines responsibly. 2019 Rufino Import Company, Rutherford, California.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maven or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Guys, fall is here, and there's no better time to get out and enjoy a round of golf at Wooded View Golf Course in Clarksville, Indiana. Located minutes from downtown Louisville and just off I-65, Wooded View is convenient and affordable. Right now, you can buy a $100 gift card and get a free round of golf on us. Schedule your tee time today at woodedviewgc.com. That's woodedviewgc.com.
Hey, Kentuckiana, Luke Hancock here. I wanted to take a minute to tell you about my good friends at Fitness Market. When my fiance and I were looking for a high-quality piece of fitness equipment for our home, we knew there was only one place in Louisville that we needed to go. Fitness Market. The friendly staff at Fitness Market showed us their amazing selection of equipment options, carefully explained all the different machines, and most importantly, treated us like family. We purchased the most amazing Kaiser indoor cycle, and we couldn't be happier. What was truly incredible was how many different treadmills, ellipticals, home gyms, rowers, and spin bikes they had. From the best brands in the industry like Precor, Matrix, Hoist, Spirit, and our favorite Kaiser. These guys are Louisville's e-bike headquarters. Fitness Market not only has new equipment, but they also have a huge selection of pre-owned equipment as well. That means they have something in everyone's price range. 2 locations, Westport Road just inside the Snyder, and their superstore on Plantside Drive at the corner of Watterson Trail, and online at thefitnessmarket.com.
With UPS, future you graduates from Metro College with 0 debt. How? As a package handler, you'll have a great job while you attend Metro College, and 100% of your tuition will be covered. Future you goes further than you imagine. Find out what you'll become at UPS.
We are ESPN Louisville, your home for the college football playoff, NFL, the Final Four, and best sports talk. Download the ESPN Louisville app today. Delivered by UPS Jobs Kentucky.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm going to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
A lot of the settings that the other stores were offering were kind of generic, and I wanted something special, something unique and individualized for my wife to be.
Meet Josh Logan, singer and former contestant on The Voice. When he and his fiancée Olivia looked for engagement rings, they kept seeing the same old styles everywhere, until they discovered Genesis Diamonds.
I was able to get Olivia the ring that she wanted, the look that she wanted, at the budget I could afford, and the unique ring that we both wanted.
It's a spectacular oval diamond in a setting by world-renowned designer Simon G.
I don't think you're going to be able to beat the pricing and the unique and interesting designs that you can create here at Genesis Diamonds.
What I picked out was so unique and so timeless. It just was exactly what I was looking for.
And Genesis made it easy with non-commissioned experts and zero pressure.
I think I walked around the store for like 2 hours with 2 different rings on each hand. Like, which one do I really want to go with?
More choices, better value. That's the Genesis difference.
The value that we got here at Genesis is just unmatched.
Genesis Diamonds, where you never have to compromise.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
You're listening to Middays with Marcus Maben, broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Quick moment to congratulate our dude, Luke Hancock, re-up with the ACC Network.
Yeah,
good job. Congrats, Luke. Good job.
Job, Luke.
Good job.
Where did that come from, Steve?
Never be as awesome as hitting all those threes. That had to be like the pinnacle of life, dude. Well, it was for me.
He's getting commentate on ACC Network is a huge deal.
Yeah. But still. So awesome.
Selfishly, I feel you. Here's the thing, Luke. I'm going to say this. I've heard you talk basketball. I've heard you on the radio. Luke, you know what you're talking about. Start being convincing, right? Like Luke, I'm going to start getting on him, okay. Right?
Yeah,
like,
you should.
Luke will state a fact, right? But it'll be so, so, I don't want to say tame. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like, sell me on it, Luke. Like if he says, oh, we knew we were going to win this game.
Sure.
Like, hey, going into the Oregon game, I think we felt like we had a good chance to win.
Yeah.
Now I need Luke now to say, no, we knew Oregon did not have a chance going into that game. Like now his fish can get bigger over time.
Okay.
You know, like Luke and Russ, they're in that window now that y'all can exaggerate now.
Sure.
You can make things bigger. Your 6 threes can turn into 7 or something, you know? Like you can. Oh yeah, thanks. Don't you think it's time for him to start?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Noise?
I get what you're saying, but he'll get that, man. and Luke's got Luke's got a lot of great insight, and he really can break the game down. Incredible.
Tap into it though.
Yeah. So
like he's you can tell he's in that window where he's just kind of respectful for everybody's opinions.
Sure.
Just, no, Luke.
Yeah.
Say, oh no, I dominated.
Yeah. No, he did. Say I made my. He was responsible for one of the greatest days of my life. So that's all I'm worried about. But hey, good luck.
Good luck with that ACC
I do have a lot of fun, man. When we get in here with Luke, man, it's fun.
Right.
It's a good time.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like it. That's not even past critique. That's not even to the level of critiquing.
Sure.
It's just like when I hear him and I get excited, I want to like elbow him and like, yeah, Luke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like. Because when he is passionate, when he sounds passionate about something, it's awesome, right?
Yeah,
like when you worked with him recently, and you were kind of like, yeah, I kind of cracked him open a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Got him revved up. So yeah, I mean, just like I said, and this still goes back to me saying we need more people, like for Louisville to have such a program, you got people. Like I need Deion Branch, and like Deion Branch is good. He knows what he's talking about. His resume is stupid, right? Sorry, and Deion, sorry I text you. I did not realize what time it was when I texted you that congratulations. I had no idea what time it was.
Okay.
It was bad. It was bad.
I had no idea what time it was.
What I'm saying is I'm
where he was.
No, where I was.
You just didn't know what time it was where you were.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an issue.
Listen, I was scrolling, right?
Yeah.
And I saw his, he's talking about, a little not Hall of Fame,
all ACC.
Okay, you're right.
Like all time. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I see that, right? And I'm like, oh man, I just grabbed,
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then he hit me up this morning, appreciate it, man. Means a lot, whatever. Then I looked at the time that I sent him that text. And I know he's like, damn, Maven, were you thinking about me?
What was you doing?
Were you thinking about me at 3 a.m?
Just sitting around like, man.
Deion's awesome.
Deion's so good.
I'm going to send him a message.
Tell him how good he is right now.
I mean, listen, I thought it was 12-ish, 12.
This is why these former players and friends of yours are like, make sure that dude that you're with don't get my number, because I'm gonna be sitting around just at night when I'm like, man, that dude, man, hey, that was awesome.
But here's the thing, I do that now.
Yep.
Because I'm getting to the point where I hate not doing it. I hate missing that opportunity to say it. So I'm just like, dude, if you're up, cool. If you're not, I don't think. You should be an adult enough to have your phone off where my text doesn't wake you up.
Right.
You know what? You got the problem.
Yeah.
If your phone's on a ding.
Yeah.
At 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's probably lady pissed off. What's that?
I know.
Look, and how relieved is he when he says, "Oh, it's Marcus. Wish me congratulations, dear."
I know. Thank God.
My point.
Man, I am hungry.
But what I'm really saying, people, is people with reputations like Deion's and Luke's, any opportunity, like I root for them so bad. I think it's also why a lot of people root for me, you know what I'm saying? Just as a local voice, behind the scenes kind of spokesman of the program, just let's hear some voices that, that can break it down, communicate, you know what I'm saying? So Point being, Luke, do a great job.
ACC's been real quick. I do want to say what you're saying. The ACC has a great representation for Louisville. I mean, Katie George, Eric Wood, now Luke Hancock, all very prevalent on that station.
Isn't that huge?
Yeah.
Like again, people don't realize these are not just faces. They're in conference rooms. It kind of, I know I'm getting a little bit off on a tangent here.
It's okay.
It was like people might remember this name, Cordell Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cordell Henry was a point guard at Marquette. I played overseas with Cordell, right? Mm-hmm. And when he came to the team, I was there before, and when he came to the team, just the way we shook, just the way it was real stiff and cold and awkward, right? And after about probably 2-3 days, of us just kicking it, practice, team functions, kicking a little bit.
Yeah,
we just sitting in the room, right? And he just got his head down, and I'm like, "You good?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? He's like, "Man, I ain't gonna lie, man." He's like, "You cooled in him."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, of course I have." But like, well, where'd that come from? He was like, "Man, all our coach used to say is y'all was some thugs, man." Our coach said that all the time. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Man, especially you, man." He was like, "You had them cornrows, man. You had them braids." He was like, "Man, we just, But I could totally see a coach like, these guys are wild and undisciplined, because their coach is doing the job of a coach to work them up. And he was like, "Man, we just watching you dunk and scream, and you got these braids, man. I'm telling you, man, we thought y'all was crazy." You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Man, you pretty cool, man."
Yeah.
So from then on, we were real good. But again, personal representation coming, especially from the University of Louisville, moving forward, it's great.
Cordell Henry. I was looking him up.
Cordell Henry, yeah, he was nice. Yeah, he could play.
Chicago.
Oh yeah. Right, calling me a thug.
Yeah.
So, you were that point guard.
Played at Whitney Young.
You're like, no, I'm just a country boy.
No, but again,
there's different levels of Chicago.
But what I'm saying is, you're not even going that far into it.
Yeah.
We generalize so often.
Yeah.
Chicago point guard had to fight his way out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just going to be a story,
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, it sucks, but like I said, we don't even take the time to delve in to, Wayne Blackshear, Chicago.
Yeah. He played at Morgan Park.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
From Wild Hundreds.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. When I went to Chicago with Damian Dantzler, it wasn't cliche.
No, I've been to Chicago.
Cliche. There are some cliches, but everybody who knows Damian Dantzler, which I'm going to have, he said he'll come on the show anytime. That's why, why I send those text messages at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Sure.
Because then I end up forgetting. Evan Conley, Mikael Cunningham, to put a bow tie on it. You're scared to rock the boat.
I am a little bit, yeah. I mean, especially on a game like Saturday, like I said, when you're going to have rain, when you're going to need to run the football. Yeah, it's one of those things, man, where I'm really.
Evan Conley's a straightforward runner, and Malik does a lot of shake and bake, and I think the rain will slow down. Look, I don't know about this, but this was a thought process I had. Shake and bake, Mikael, I'm less confident than.
That's fair.
Dive action.
That's fair. Yeah, that Conley would give the ball. I'll play that game. Yeah, that I know Conley's going to give the football.
Who is better? Because I have seen Conley be a little loose with the ball on the exchange.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be Mikael.
In this offense, that happens.
Yeah, Mikael's going to be looser with the ball though, because I mean he runs. That's like that play against Clemson where he fumbles. I mean, he was taking off. Dude just got there, and when you decide you're going to take off, the momentum he was pulling the ball back to take off, take off running, and dude was just there and knocked the ball.
And I know we're getting a little nerdy with these people, but it's like the ball security of Javian Hawkins is affected by Mikael Cunningham. I know he's probably going to pull this.
Yeah.
When Evan has it, I know I'm taking it, right? Evan has to rip it out.
Yeah.
Malik's probably going to take it, so maybe I hit the whole.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. No, that's what I say. I mean, the one thing I can do is I can say, look, Evan will get the ball to the playmakers more. He's more apt to throw that football. He's more apt to hand that football
to make better use of the offense.
Yeah, he's going to do that. I mean, if I'm a receiver, I'm probably saying Conley all day, because I'm like, when they call a pass play, this ball's coming out, and if it isn't, there's a reason it's not coming out. You know. Yeah, so I mean, no, I'm okay there. Mikhail's been playing pretty good so far. I mean, to start games.
Texter, do you put any stock in that?
What?
5'1", 40 Connolly versus 4'4". Let me answer this first.
Okay.
You said it early, because I was complaining about not pulling away on running backs, right?
Uh-huh.
You say, Marcus, you don't see a lot of pullaways out of running backs.
Yeah.
Right? But sometimes I feel like I'm kind of tainted by watching some West Coast football, some Oklahomas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I see them running away, I'm like, we have guys that are that fast. You know, why aren't our guys just running away when our running backs get in the open field, right?
Yeah.
So you brought that to my attention probably second game of the year, probably after the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
I've watched people get caught over and over and over and over and over again since that game.
It's tough, man. People are just like, oh, man, my guy won't break it for 80.
I watched Yasir Abdullah run down Etienne.
Uh-huh.
That was Yasir Abdullah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. What number is he? 22?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I watched that, and I'm like, when I saw ATN on that first play out in open space, I'm just like, dude, we have somebody, we have a defensive back on our team that just ran down Etienne.
No, he's an outside linebacker. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But since I've been paying attention to that, it's like listening to Seattle talk about Lamar. Like, even if Lamar doesn't run as fast as Hassan Hall, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I think I'm trying to say this the right way. Evan Conley might have Jerry Rice type of speed.
Mm-hmm.
Scared speed.
Yeah.
The way he runs away from Wake Forest safety for the touchdown was scared speed.
Well, and Evan don't actually run a 5'1", 40.
But I get the point. Yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't even think speed makes that much of a difference anymore. Like
yeah,
at that, you know what I'm saying? At the half a second level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The speed at which you make the decision is what's important.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's why I don't put I put more stock in Texter, who says Cunningham played pretty good against Indiana State. Not it's Indiana State, Virginia. I understand that, but I put more stock in that, actually. I'm like, oh, no, yeah, he did run the ball well in the rain. You know, I say, you're like, well, maybe.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did he play better, or did he play better than Puma?
Well, I mean, he put up like 31 points. Yeah. I mean,
on Indiana State?
Yeah, in a half. Like, yeah, he did better. He played pretty good.
I don't even remember that game at all.
Yeah. I try not to. Yeah. But no, yeah, I mean, I put stock in stuff like that. I'm not worried about the speed thing. Evan showed against Wake Forest if he gets a lane, he can take off.
Right.
But when Evan,
and he took off right on the perfect moment, the guy was off balance.
Yeah.
Like if he takes two more steps and gives that defender.
Well, and that play was drawn for him to run.
Right.
He was never given that ball.
But he waited till the right moment to like.
Oh, Satterfield called it.
Yeah, but you set it up by 2 steps.
Yeah.
And then turn it up instead of 3 or 4. Reading the guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think Mikhail likes to take that extra second to see a guy separate a little more.
Yeah.
Before he
does.
He's
faster. Like, I'm okay with that.
But that speed is also his belief in his speed is also what gives you that 6-yard loss.
Yes.
That puts you out of the possession.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm not arguing that. No, Evan's gonna. You get behind the sticks with Evan, it's because usually it's going to be because the offensive line broke down somewhere.
Or the D just had sniffed you out.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks for helping me get through that conversation because I was struggling with that one. I ain't doing dual quarterbacks anymore.
You might want to get used to it. I'm more.
Joe Flacco looks so trash out there in Denver.
I'm more worried about who's backing up my running back than I am my quarterbacks this week.
Is it time to play Aiden?
I need Hassan Hall back. Berkeley, we'll see. You have to burn a red shirt.
Oh, you got 4 games. You ain't burning no red shirts.
No, that's true.
Yeah, we got 3 for you.
Yeah, play one of these freshmen then. It's a good point.
Yeah, Aiden Robinson.
I want to see Aiden. Yeah,
it's time.
What about the other
if
kid?
you fumble that ball, Aiden, if you get on my field and fumble that ball, freshman,
we'll see you next season.
I'm gonna lose it because I'm gonna be so hyped when he gets on that field and takes one right at the beginning. Satterfield, why haven't you been playing Aiden Robinson the whole time? He's gonna bust for 20 early and he's gonna look like a monster doing it. Then he's gonna cough it up and I'm gonna kill. Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150-939 is the number. 939 the Ville.
After putting just over 100,000 miles on my old Acura, I couldn't resist the urge and the design of a new one at Neil Huffman Acura at Oxmoor. The 2019 TLX impressed me with the design, the technology, and the low cost of ownership, just like the entire Acura line. And just like my first purchase from Neil Huffman Acura at Oxmoor 5 years ago, the process was easy. I'll get 2 years of maintenance and I can rest easy with 50 years of Neil Huffman dealership experience behind me. So visit the team over at Acura or online at neilhuffman.com.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is Brandon Lang. You know me from being a regular on The Diener Show and from Matthew McConaughey portraying me in the movie Two for the Money. I had had enough of going bald about a year ago, and I had to do something about it and do something about it now. So when I started researching places to get hair surgery done, I realized one of the best places in the country is right here in Louisville, the Parsley Waldman Hair Center. I had my surgery last October, and it totally reframed my face. And it has happened in a gradual, organic way. People who haven't seen me in a while tell me how much younger I look. My wife tells me how different I look. Let's be honest, that's really all that matters. And when I look at pictures of myself from a year ago, it's amazing to me to see how different I look. But don't trust my word. Trust Dr. Waldman. He grew up here. He was an athlete at Louisville, and he is a perfectionist when it comes to hair surgery. Dr. Waldman and his staff rolled out the red carpet and made me feel totally comfortable throughout the entire procedure. Go to hairsurgery.com and find out not only how affordable it is, but how easy it is to get your hair back. Go to hairsurgery.com. Tell them Brandon Lang sent you.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you are ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemore of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
With UPS, future you graduates from Metro College with zero debt. How? As a package handler, you'll have a great job while you attend Metro College, and 100% of your tuition will be covered. Future you goes further than you imagine. Find out what you'll become at UPS.
We are ESPN Louisville, your home for the college football playoff, NFL, the Final Four, and best sports talk. Download the ESPN Louisville app today. Delivered by UPS Jobs Kentucky.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville. Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning, I'm Brian Hall. The Sports Center update brought to you by Big League Haircuts. Play hard, look good. The 4-3 Louisville football team continues to prepare for their matchup against 5-2 Virginia on Saturday at 3:30 at Cardinal Stadium. And yesterday, new Louisville football commit Christian Fitzpatrick sat down with Louisville Sports Live last night right here on 93.9 The Ville, and he compared himself to his brother.
I would say I got a lot of my older brother in me, just coming from just like what we've been taught since we were young and everything like that. So just route running and everything. But I'm just a bigger version of him. So just obviously not as agile and everything, being 6'4". But I still got the little juice in me and everything like that, and I'm real physical, just like him, tough on the outside.
Christian will be playing alongside his brother next year for the Cards. You can catch that full interview on our ESPN Louisville SoundCloud page or at 939theville.com. The Louisville football team also received some accolades yesterday as freshman Javian Hawkins was placed on the Freshman All-American midseason watch list. He currently has 751 yards rushing, which puts him as the 13th leading rusher in the nation. He is on pace to be the first 1,000-yard rushing running back since 2010. The Louisville baseball team wrapped up the 14th annual Pizza Bowl yesterday as Snyder Saints took Game 5 with a 6-4 win over Vrabel's Ravens to win the series 3-2. Reed Detmers earned his second win of the series, pitching 4 innings, getting 5 strikeouts, and giving up 3 hits. The Louisville baseball team also picked up a commitment yesterday from sophomore shortstop Cooper Bowman, who committed to the Cards. The 12th-ranked Louisville women's soccer team will be back in action tonight, taking on number 1 Virginia at 7 p.m. And last but certainly not least, congratulations to our very own Luke Hancock, who announced yesterday that he will be joining the ACC network as a studio analyst. Keep it locked here. Middays with Marcus Maben is next. This is SportsCenter.
Mike Tirico here with a Westwood One Thursday night football preview. Tony Baselli and I are going to have the call from Minneapolis when Kirk Cousins and the Vikings play host to ex-Viking Adrian Peterson and the Washington Redskins. Minnesota 5-2 coming off a win over Detroit, their 3rd straight. Can they make it 4? Join us to find out and hear the NFL all season from Westwood One.
Coverage begins at 8 o'clock right here on 93.9 The Ville.
Perrin Johnson here. Have you heard about things heating up at My Malone's in St. Matthews? Have you heard about the Lamar Bar in the Ravens Nest upstairs? My Malone's in St. Matthews is hosting all Ravens watch parties with weekly prizes and monthly drawings. They are also having bucket and pitcher specials, even a team tub, as well as burgers, barbecue, house-made pizza, and even a crab cake burger. Things are also heating up and on fire on Saturdays for college football. They have a new sports menu in My Malone's in St. Matthews, and it is the spot to cheer on your favorite team. For all your early Premier League action from across the pond, My Malone's in St. Matthews is your only destination. My Malone's in St. Matthews has built its own Bloody Mary bar. They also offer bottomless mimosas, a brunch menu every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 2. They open even earlier for those 7:30 games. Find out more about weekly events at My Malone's and check them out on Facebook and Instagram. For reservations, call 502-882-2222. Go Lamar and go Ravens.
Louisville football looks to bounce back Saturday, and be sure to join us on 93.9 The Ville as we get you ready for the Cards matchup with Virginia. The Coors Light pregame show with Mark Ennis is coming your way from 1:30 to 3:30, and then postgame will follow immediately after the game's conclusion. We're the first show in town that will take your calls. Hear live from head coach Scott Satterfield, locker room sound, and more. If it's Louisville football, we talk about it here on ESPN Louisville.
This is Marcus Maben, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville from the OPC Services Studio.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. People, it is absolutely perfect. Some of these cold, and then some of this weather gets nice all of a sudden. Thank goodness, DFH. You're so good to us. 968-6222. Look them up online, dfhcompany.com. Steve, you got anything for us?
That was actually incredible. You did that with no... Or you got it up on your screen?
I don't.
That was pretty legit.
Because I really I'm thankful for DFH. It's perfect temperature in here.
One of my favorite days of the week is Thursday. And thanks to Adam and his staff for dropping off Wing Zone Catering to the studios. You can get the ESPN Louisville special. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think it's our best special all around. 10 boneless wings, wedges, and a drink for just $9.39. Just mention ESPN Louisville. That's 7 days a week. Some things changing here, though. The ESPN Tailgate Special. You can get 40 boneless wings or original with the 2-liter for $25. That's available.
Oh, you got to get your game watch party
all day Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you call in your order early. Or give them a little time so it's ready to be picked up on your way to the stadium, or if you're just going to pick them up and go back home. $25, 40 wings. You buy 2 of those, my gosh, you have some people pitch in, $50, you have 80 wings. You know what I'm saying? And 2 liters, like you'll be perfect. So take care of that. Also, a couple things. ESPN Louisville, we're your home for the World Series. If you've been listening, who won last night?
Oh,
Nationals. Yeah.
Did they? Okay, cool.
No, they dominated. They had like a 6-run inning, and then they ended up winning like 12-3.
Isn't it? I'm gonna have that conversation in a second. ESPN 680 1057 is your home for the World Series. Tomorrow we'll have Game 3, the Astros at the Nationals, 7:00. That'll be on 680, and then Saturday, Game 4, the Astros at the Nationals, 7 p.m. But that'll be on 93.9 The Ville.
I feel like I'm a full-blown Yankee fan. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel where they had the, is that where they go on the street and ask random people, do you want to wish the Astros, good luck and all that, right?
Yeah.
And I legitimately felt like I was full-blown Yankee when I was like, man, bleep the Astros.
Yeah.
Even though my cousin won a championship with them. You know what I'm saying? My Yankee pride was like, dude, Yankees should be there killing it.
Yeah.
They blew it. Okay, so you were going to say real quick.
Well, I was just going to say, it's kind of sad how far baseball is just like, gosh, I mean, you go pick people random on the street. And I may be wrong, and some people may say I'm wrong about this, but I bet I bet 3 out of every 5 people you ask would be like, I have no idea who's in the World Series.
Is that year specific, or you think? See, but I here's the thing. I think it's Astros been so dominant. Nationals are a good story, but they don't have like a big American fan base. You know what I'm saying? Nationals is kind of the Nationals. So
that's what I say. I mean,
team centric. I think this one's a little more team centric.
Sure,
12-3 was the score last night.
But I think on a lot of years that's the case. I mean, unless the Yankees are in,
I think
Cubs,
you get Cubs. I think I think if you had the Dodgers in it, if you had
I pulled it up.
A's.
We were looking yesterday just because I was curious. The Giants have won 3 World Series in the last 10 years. No, you didn't. You didn't know that, and that's okay.
Old Dusty Baker.
That's okay that you didn't know that. That's my point.
See, I was trying to figure out if I did know that.
If there was an NBA dynasty, you'd be like, man, the Warriors been doing good. You'd be like, team. Oh man, the Seahawks won 3.
If you asked me how many Giants have won, I would have said 1.
Yeah, and just because you remember them being in it a few times.
My boy with the long hair. Who am I thinking of, Brian?
Well, I always remember Dusty Baker, and then
pitchers.
I'm trying to. No, you're thinking of Tim Lincecum.
Yeah.
But
he was probably the only one I would remember.
You know what? He like fell off after that World
Right.
Series. Like he like something happened and he messed up his arm. But there was also that manager, and Bruce Bochy. That's who I was trying to think of. I was gonna say, the guy with the two different color eyebrows.
That's what you know him as.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
Okay, so since this is Thursday, we're gonna have to find out which games we're gonna pick. I'll push off my celebrity guest picker today.
Yeah, I bet you will.
So before we get to that, we gotta have a little fun with two random questions. Now people just relax. Shout out to our guys at Ford. I like when they you can grab that. I like when people listen to the show in groups. I do. It gets me a little hyped up. So here's the thing. There's two questions, Steve. There's one about money,
okay,
and one about manhood.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hear about first?
Money.
I asked Brian. I don't know if he asked you. I don't know if you heard.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to let Dawn answer first, okay? Dawn. Okay?
Not Dawn that works here, but
I know.
Dawn on the phone.
Dawn on the phone.
Oh.
But let me ask the question first.
I was like, is she standing there?
At what?
I'll go get her.
At what dollar amount? You're walking right up Cardinal Town, Cardinal Boulevard.
Yeah.
At what dollar amount are you obligated to turn in the money?
So we're going to let Dawn answer first?
You find it on the street, Steve. You're just walking.
Okay.
At what dollar amount are you obligated emotionally, spiritually? I won't even say legally. Are you supposed to turn that in?
All right, let me think about it.
Dawn, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
I'll go $50. Anything less than that, you can keep.
That's a great first round answer, Dawn.
Okay, hey Marcus, I got some information for you on the Yankees.
I'm listening.
Okay, this last decade from 2011 to 2020 is the only decade since 1910 to 1920 without the Yankees being in the World Series.
I did
Heard
see
that on the radio last night.
Wow.
Listen, I did see that stat, and that's the one time where I say, well, my cousin wasn't on the Yankees but 1 year, so.
What cousin?
Cameron Maben.
Cool.
Appreciate it. What? Were you
obviously not a regular.
I didn't know.
I mean, we haven't been
That
talking
may have
about
been
Cameron Maven.
that may have been my favorite call ever. Don was like, "Cool, hey, good for you, Marcus."
Yeah, because I don't know if he was just trying.
Don's my type of dude.
Was
man.
he giving me a hard time because of the Yankees? Like, is he like, haha, your Yankees didn't make the World Series in 10 years?
No, I think we were talking about the Yankees.
Okay.
No, he was just getting stats.
Yeah, I'm sensitive.
He said, "Cool,
Cool.
oh, cool, cousin on the Yankees, sweet." What's your kids doing though? That's the question. Well, in the NFL,
Okay.
awesome,
Right. Awesome. Yeah, Jalen Reed Maben. Huh. Go figure. Thanks. Bye. Okay, Steve. Under 50. What does the texter say?
I mean, he had a good answer.
I don't know. Our text line says anything over 500. I got to give up.
Wait a minute now.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
who drops
You're
500?
walking down Floyd Street and it's just there.
Yeah, just
Who am I turning this into?
That's the question. So, like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
the police?
there's a lot of situations. If we're in, like, so,
okay.
say,
Well, give me.
well, say we're in Jimmy John's. Like, say we're sitting in Jimmy John's and we see it fall. If I see it fall and I still see the
we're
person,
not, no, that's not.
I'm giving it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
'cause I don't care the amount.
That's
then,
not a
right.
part of. That's not. Yeah. That's why I said okay. It's just it has a rubber band around it,
Oh, I ain't touching rubber banded money.
and it's just sitting right there.
Nope.
I will.
Hey,
And it's
you can
sitting
have it.
right there, pinned up against the sidewalk and the wall.
I don't need that type of trouble.
so you
homie.
didn't see the person drop
You
it.
didn't see it drop
You just
it.
see the money.
Anybody that
It's
rubber
outside on the
bands their
sidewalk.
money together, I want no part of them or their friends.
Well, the thing is like Steve said.
Wait a minute, Brian. We have to pause the
Sorry.
show. We have to pause the show.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yes.
Don't ever say that publicly again.
I'm not playing around.
Culturally,
I understand. No, I knew exactly what I was saying when I said
culturally, Steve.
That's one I'll eat. I'm okay.
That's
with that.
it.
No, I'm okay with this one. No, I understand. Yeah, this one I don't need to be.
So you just said
I'm 100%.
You're basically saying the population that grew up under the culture of rubber band money.
Yes.
Boy, you racist.
I'm not taking it.
You real deal racist.
Hey,
you
not,
are real deal.
I'm not
little by little. It's
picking that money up.
Listen, it's coming right on out.
I'm not picking that money up and taking it with me.
So Brian Hall.
Absolutely not.
Pinned up against the corner in the sidewalk.
It's if nobody's in sight, I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna take it. But it's one of those things where I kind of like that $50 mark that Don said. You know, because you kind of got to think about bills. Like 20 goes to 50. Anything 20 or less, I'm picking up for sure. And then
okay, it's dawn. It's not dawn. It's like almost dark to where you're right in the evening where.
Are there a lot of people around?
No,
too?
there are not a lot of people. That's why I say evening.
Then it's yours.
At 50. So if it's 200,
what if it's got like an ID attached to it? Like like you said, it's got a rubber band around it. Does it have all other cards and stuff?
Oh, that's identification. If it has identification,
if it has identification, then I got to turn it in because I can't turn in the cards and they'd be like, "Where's the cash?" I don't know.
Yeah, no, 100%. Any kind of ID, the number, the number doesn't matter. Because then you're just a thief.
Yeah.
Like, if you know whose money it is and you don't give it back to it.
If I didn't see the person drop it and it's just sitting there on the sidewalk, I think it's a free game.
I'm thinking about bait card.
Because honestly,
I'm just saying.
There's
a few more Steve Robinsons out there.
Would you do the thing and just kick it first and see if it's real? Look.
Do you know how stupid I would look picking up a rubber banded ball of money running down the street? Like, what is he running from?
What are you running for?
And I'm just.
Why did you add rubber? See that kind of paranoia right there should not be involved in this conversation. Why would you run, Steve?
Nobody saw you.
Now you're guilty. Look,
why are you on the ground? That car was stopping at a stoplight. God bless.
Yeah, like
no, I'm weird about this though. I'm weird about money pickups.
Money drop offs and stuff.
Yeah, well, no, yeah.
What are we talking about here, Steve?
Because I just when I drop my drug money off, like I leave it.
When did this turn into drug money?
No, it's just me. No, seriously. I'm weird about it because I'm fully. Now this is me. I'm not playing the Steve is
Black
such a nice guy.
people did not use money clips for the longest of times. That's why they did rubber bands, people. Just in case, let's not make this awkward. It is not drug money because it has just the idea. For young dudes.
I'll prove to you it's not drug money right now.
Hey, I got you.
Here's my wallet.
Brian Hall has just shut down my argument because he has a rubber band around his stuff. Well, Steve,
mine's got my initials.
I apologize, Steve.
Fair enough.
You were not
fair enough.
Culturally insensitive.
No. In all seriousness, though,
T.I. is the rubber band man, people.
Yeah. Yes. Hey. Judge rules in Steve's favor.
I'm white. I got a rubber band around my money.
No, I know. I said I'm so glad you had a rubber band.
Well, I have a fancy one. It's got my initials. It's got like a metal piece on it.
So Steve wants nothing to do with you either.
No.
Yeah, I know. I'm a rubber band
absolutely. Man. But really, I'm weird about picking money up, dude. Because I just think that stuff comes back. I'm like
bad karma.
Yeah,
I never find money.
But who am I turning it into? Am I going to call the police?
Yes.
Hey, I found $1,000. You guys want it? Well, what are they going to do with it?
Well, here's my other thing. So say you
divvy it up.
So say you see it on the sidewalk outside of Jimmy John's, and you take it into a Jimmy John's employee. What's to say that they're not going to turn it in?
Yeah. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Man, I just dropped that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody just dropped it.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like, if there are no direct repercussions other than great point, No Country for Old Men. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an awesome point. Mm-hmm. Like, No Country for Old Men ruined it for me.
Yeah.
It ruined my fantasy of finding a bag of money.
Yeah.
Because you can't hide from anybody who really wants this money. I'm not still saying I haven't decided to turn it into the police. Okay, if that's the only option. Would the dude come for you if you turned it into the police?
I don't want that. Yeah, probably.
The No Country for Old Men, he'll still get you?
Probably so. I
Can
mean, you saw that movie?
Can you just tell him, hey, I turned it into the police?
Yeah. Oh,
sir.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sir, I turned all your money into the police. Good luck getting it from them.
Take this coin.
No, I don't
Flip
want
the coin.
No.
You think there's people too that would take the money and then turn the cards into like the police or something?
You know
and
what
then
I'm
when the
gonna-
person comes to pick them up,
You want to know what I'm
they're
going
like,
to
"There was
You know
no
what I'll
money here."
say? I'll say if it's in a bag, if it's in a
It's
bag.
in a bag. It's not even a question.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't think I want it. But if it's
like, look,
rubber band, I'm taking it.
Look, I'm walking. You know what I'm doing? I'm walking to my car and I'm going home to sit in my recliner and enjoy my football that day.
Your wife would kill you.
I'm not. Yeah.
Your wife, broke as we are. You better go back and get that money.
Find that money. Go back and get that.
Dave, listen. I was listening to Dave Chappelle, and he kind of made light of it. He was just like, "Yeah," he's like, "Yeah, me and my wife are okay," But he was like, when you walk away from $50 million, your wife's not too happy sometimes.
Sure.
I mean, his is different, but yeah,
that's fair.
Open cash. I would assume I'm being recorded though, so I would probably pick it up. I would probably hold it. Hey, anybody see this?
Yeah.
Camera see it?
Look, anybody drop any money?
Yeah. Is this anybody's money? If so, if not, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yep.
I'm gone.
I'm out.
James, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
What's up, man? This is James over here at Ford. I just wanted to holler at you about that money on the street, man. I don't care if it's $5 or $500. I'm from the hood, man. You drop some money and it's out there, we're taking it, man. That's gone. That's the kid's piggy bank.
James, I appreciate the call. And then there's James. Listen, I don't know where this money. I got kids to feed. I got to put my kids.
Yeah,
to
you know
food.
what? This is free dinner. I'm out.
Baby, put on your nicest clothes.
Like I feel you. Hey,
this is my blessings and my bounties. Did we lose Matt? Okay, so here's the problem. I had enough fun with that one. There's one other problem about the manhood.
Okay.
Guess I should rephrase that.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about that.
Ego.
Even better. What did this girl tell you? You're fine. I'm assuming.
I'm not saying this.
Okay. All
So
right.
Brian, we need you on this one too. I posted a question last night on Facebook, right? You listening? On the question I said, do women feel the same when a man asks for their help getting a knot out of string or something, right? As men feel when a woman asks for help opening a jar.
Ooh. So you're saying,
is it the same feeling when you can't, like, because here's the thing. I think Steve and I both agreed that men lack either the dexterity or nails to get a knot out of like a drawstring, like
I agree with that.
Right? Like
there's some times where I'm just like, the knot's staying.
Like, yeah, you know what? When you reach the point where you just pull it as tight as you can,
Yeah,
you
you're
get as
right.
much string. Okay, all right, that's good.
Right, like,
That's good.
Yeah.
like okay.
I'll just wiggle my way out of these pants.
Okay, so you need help. You need help with the string, right?
Yeah, I would say it's similar.
But at some point, you got to give in, and you just have to say, "I just can't." Or are you guy that goes to get needle nose pliers or something just so you don't have to ask?
No, I don't mind to ask because there's a reason. My point is the reason I'll ask is because that's one of those things that you need. I need every once in a while for the wife to be like, "Can you open this jar?" Yes, I can open this jar, and if I can't, I'll break it.
I was gonna say, what happens when you? It's the worst feeling when you open this jar and you're like, "Do you try?" And you're like, "No, I can't."
You start knocking it on the edge of the counter. You'll break it. Okay, so that led. Wait, you gotta hit this one.
Okay.
Hit this. Yeah, I thought about that because I was actually like stuck getting a knot out. It's just like I was hitting that wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, how does this feel? You know what I'm saying on the reverse. But point being, Steve, the conversation ended with you telling me that under no circumstances would you ask Charity to help you
open a jar.
Open a jar.
No.
If your hands were a little oily.
Yeah. No.
So there's no excuse about your hands or the current state.
No, I would throw the jar on the ground.
Okay, you have a cut on the outside of your palm and you can't grip the jar.
I'll eat something else.
What, isn't that what you get married for?
Yeah.
Just to be vulnerable?
No. Like
Brian Hall. Listen, if your hands were greasy or you had a cut on your hand, would you ask your girl to help you open the jar?
No.
Y'all are the worst.
I'd be like,
you know what?
I'm
this
out
is
here cooking all this meat.
This is
and I'm
toxic masculinity at its finest.
Yeah. No.
So if you had a cut on your hand, Steve, you would just say, "Oh, babe, can you open this real quick?"
Yeah. Like, no. Like, no. I can open a jar.
No matter what.
Yeah.
No matter the condition of your hand.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You're not. You're saying you have a better chance of opening that jar than her under any circumstances.
Yes. I mean, at least that's what I want thought in my household. I don't know if that's the case.
So you have to keep it like that. You have to keep the status quo in your household.
Yes.
Because
I mean, I've dealt with this. I've dealt with this lately, because I'm looking at it. I'm just like, I mean, in some things I've been doing lately, I've met some women that are stronger than I. And I'm like, what would I do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait.
if my life turned out different and this was my wife, you know what I'm saying? And she was just in there
like wrestler women.
Yeah, and she was just in there like just popping off stuff.
Would you work out with her if she was strong?
All right, appreciate
By the way,
that. Thank you.
Listening to your money thing.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Your money thing is like a guy. All you got to do is relate it to a guy who plays golf. Okay, when you play golf, if you see a golf ball, you look down at it, you go, dang, that's a Pro V1. Those things are $50 a dozen. So you pick it up, you look to the fairway to your left, to the right.
Oh, no.
Anybody around?
Oh, no,
Nobody's
Bob.
around?
Oh, no.
Bam, in the pocket, off it goes. Because if nobody's playing it, they lost it. This money's on the ground. I pick it up. I assume if somebody's watching me, they're going to come out. And if they got guns drawn, I'm going to say, here you go, boys. If they don't, that's one of the lives. That is the second biggest pleasure in life. The first one is money won, if you like gambling. The second one is money found. The third one is money earned. Found money? Are you kidding me?
The golf ball thing is perfect.
That's the perfect analogy.
Because I'll jack a golf ball like that.
If it's nobody, you make sure it's nobody's, and then you put it down there. What do you bring it to the pro shop? I mean, you take it home. It's your money. It's your day. We're going to dinner. I'm calling you. I'm calling rubbish. Dinner's on me. Ruth's Chris. Let's
I'm
go.
sold.
Oh.
I'm
Eddie
sold.
Bellows.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one of life's great joys.
The golf ball theory sold me.
What are you going to give it to?
I work with savages, people. I work with that. That's ownership of the golf ball did not change hands, even though it's in very nice
pro. The course again in a week.
I know.
It's going to pick it up. It's a lost ball, lost money. It's free game. It's a free
That
ball.
is-
It's a fumble. I heard you got a son that plays in the NFL. He would dive on that thing. My goodness, I can't believe you're debating this.
Yeah,
Found money,
the golf
baby.
ball thing.
Dinner's on me.
The golf ball thing sold me.
Enjoy your notes.
Yep. The golf ball
Thanks,
theory
though,
it sold me because that is true. I will jack a golf ball in a heartbeat, dude.
Look, the texters totally agree
With the golf ball thing. Yep. I completely turn it around. Yeah.
How awesome is it that Bob Alfano just jumped into the show?
No, I know. It's so awesome. You got him in the studio
He's
with
just
you.
bringing donuts,
I know.
donut holes, and you didn't waste no time eating it right on air.
Oh, no. No.
Golly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You were saying the story. It wasn't woman wrestler. It was What was that?
Well, I mean, just women stronger than you. I just don't know how I would handle that. Like, you know, I mean, like, and it's awesome, but like to live in it's like I always said, I was like, can you imagine having a wife that could beat you in basketball? You'd be like, this. Wait a minute. I'm not playing. I'm not playing you. I'm not playing you. I'm not playing you. And that happens. Because there's women out there that will work you in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got dude friends.
I could never wrap my mind around that.
I know. That's like me. I'm like, I could never wrap my mind around just living with somebody. I'm like, oh, you want to go play tackle football in the back? And then she spears me. And I'm like, well, that hurts.
Actually.
And here's the thing. Like, I got dude friends like, oh, man, any dude could beat a women basketball player. And I'm like, okay, go to their practice. Go to their practice.
Listen, I met two women that got me out of that mode. Again, and this two women pulled me out of that macho mode, right?
Yeah.
Sarah Nord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Legendary women's basketball player. Like, she turned me into a full-blown groupie because she was just so good, you know what I'm saying? And she forced me to entertain the idea that she could score on me.
Yeah.
Right? That was an ego shot. She was the first person I said, she can, me playing hardcore defense.
Yeah.
I think she can score a shot on me. Which was, that was tough enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about one hand up, full position.
Yeah.
You know, I thought Sarah, now, she could jab step me enough space to, you know what I'm saying, to get a good shot off, right? Between that and Brian Hall we'll probably give her a call sooner or later. Ask my ex, Melissa Jacobo, right?
She's called him before.
Yeah. I mean,
call the ex.
She's a regular.
It was a good segment.
But here's the thing. I went to her softball game, and the first swing, she puts this ball. It went foul, but it went from where the turnabout is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it went out somewhere stupid. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, ooh.
So here's the thing: if you're already attracted to a girl and she plays sports, that's just like a major plus. Or is into sports at least.
Oh, well, sure, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, but but I'm saying, like, seeing a girl like dominate her sport.
Actually, I think that's what made me attracted to her. She just hit it so hard. I was like,
could you imagine?
awesome.
But could you imagine? I'm in the kitchen, and I'm like, wife walks up. She's like, you know,
I got it.
I'm married to one of these beautiful women that you know are in the business, the wrestling business or something, and they walk up. Oh, hey babe, I got it. I'm like, I ain't eating it.
What if she just saw you struggle with it from across the room, and you put it down, and then as soon as you put it down because you were going to wipe off your hands, she just came over there and just opened it real quick.
I put it back and tighten it up. I need you to tighten it up.
It was a good run. Texas says I'm undercutting her.